Welcome in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever. You're going to witness something that you haven't seen before here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. You're going to see drivers progress over the next 15 weeks right here from the Dirt Series here at the Lanier National Speedway all the way up to the Cup cars that these boys are going to run at the Daytona International Speedway. And we will bring you all the coverage right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. You're watching tonight. It is the Draft Top Progression Series here for the Salt Flat Racing Series. Right here, a bunch of drivers tonight, a little bit out of their elements. Not a lot of these drivers are used to riding on the dirt up against the upper lip concrete barriers. We will see which one of these drivers are going to be able to do it tonight. Right now at the top of the speed charts, though, a lot of drivers that you would expect to be up there. A lot of dirt drivers. Brandon Massey, Ira Kohlhaas, Josiah Millen, a lot of drivers that are used to being up there, you know, on the dirt side of things. And you have a couple other guys like Cody Levin, a road course ringer. He is out here. He's going to give it a whirl at the dirt track. Then you got Kyle Wiggins, a brand new racer to the Salt Flat Series in general. A bunch of new guys in new places here. They will bring you all the action, though, over the next 15 weeks. We got dirt late models next week, and then we go to the super late models on asphalt following that. We'll give you all that whole rundown coming up here in just a little bit. But right now, we are going to be heading off into our qualifying session in just about a minute and 30 seconds. So while we have a little bit of time, let's take a quick break here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, and we'll be right back to bring you all the action here at Lanier.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the racket's red glare, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome back here, race fans, to Lanier as these drivers are getting to roll out for the first time in qualifying. They're going to have 2 laps or 5 minutes to put in those 2 laps right here. One of the drivers out of the Salt Flat Draft Top Progression Series on track for the first time is going to be the driver of the 62. That is Colton Farrow. He resides out of Nevada. He is trying to put in himself a good lap time. Not a driver that is used to racing on the dirt, slinging it a little sideways here tonight, so he'll give it a little bit of a whirl, as they say. He goes right now P number 1, as Jose Mejia right now got the 46. The F-Bomber out there right now. He is falling through the lineup. A lot of these guys will throw it up there. Show you your, we'll call it the ticker at the top of the boards here. This is the qualifying session for the Dirty Dingers 40-lap main event coming up a little bit later on. Right now, this man, new to the Salt Flat Series, he has the quick time right now. That is Kyle Wiggins in the number 20. Brandon Massey is second currently on the ticker, as Kohlhaas is third. Davison is fourth. Griffith right now running right there in that 5th position. Josiah Millen out there on track also for his qualifying attempt in the Jack Daniels number 40. He is out of Topton, Pennsylvania, and he is here tonight to try and ring it in for the dirt. Call them the Dirt Ringers. Hunter Reynolds last year, we saw him in the other Salt Flat Series, the IROC Series. He was being able to be one of the fastest drivers on the asphalt side of things. Tonight, third quickest here in qualifying. Randy Johnson in the Hooters, number 12, back in action here on a Tuesday night for the first time ever. Last year's IROC champion, seeing if he can get it done here in the Progression Series. How about this man? Nobody has seen him in a good long while. This is the driver of the 00 out of Montana. This is the Mountain Man, Doug Ungari, on his first of 2 laps. Lap 1 actually there for him was good enough for the 13th quickest time on the timing and scoring. Where will lap number 2? Doug likes to cut his teeth, grind his gears here on the dirt side of things, so tonight gonna play into his favorite pocket. 5th quickest for the driver of the 00. Now out on track, hailing out of Pennsylvania in the 71, it is Nathan Maurer. He is looking to put a little bit of the power down here tonight to have himself a good starting spot for the Dirty Diggers 40. Maurer, one of those guys that really enjoys going to watch dirt track racing there in central Pennsylvania, not really known for his dirt track ability, but he is going to test his strengths here on the dirt and over the next 15 weeks as they progress through different various car types as he goes 25th on the first timed lap. Derek Young, a little bit of a late entry here into the race at Lanier. He is now officially on the clock here tonight. Let's see where he will slide in. It's going to be 21st quickest. And now the race energy drink 04, the repsports.com entry. That is Danny Valenzuela hailing out of Utah. Danny getting one of those other late entries into the server right now, seeing where he's going to be able to slot himself in. Michael Bromley just took the draft top machine to the 14th quickest time here in our qualifying session. About a minute and 10 seconds left for a couple of these drivers who have not turned in a time yet. Where will Danny come across the line here with this 04 machine? And it looks like Danny Valenzuela going to go to the 25th position on our timing and scoring. Cody Levitt going to jump up into, it looks like, the 15th position in that 38 machine. Part of the Deeper Darker Do team here with the Salt Flat Series. Cole Day going to go even higher up the boards. He's going to go P number 2. Valenzuela goes to 12th quickest. That's just going to leave 2 drivers without a qualifying attempt here tonight with just under a minute to go. 2 drivers that aren't going to take the qualifying attempt. Actually, it looks like Brandon Feeney from Canada, out of the Ontario, Canada area. He has turned in a qualifying time, but he jumped the cushion down there in 3 and 4, and he will not be able to get a lap in here tonight. Will Weber also has not turned in a lap just yet. Well, we got to welcome everybody in here tonight on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Youth up here in the booth, bringing you all the action here for the Salt Flat Draft Top Progression Series. This is the inaugural season where we will transform from dirt all the way to running asphalt at Daytona as qualifying is going to end. Kyle Wiggins will take the pole award here tonight. See if he's able to hang on to that top spot throughout this evening. So congratulations to Kyle Wiggins and that whole crew. So as they start to take to the grid for the first time here tonight, let's run you through your starting lineup here tonight. Starting lineup brought to us here in the Salt Flat Draft Top Progression Series, brought to us by Back Bay Brewing Company. This is your starting lineup tonight. Starting on the front row, it's going to be Kyle Wiggins in the number 20. Outside him would be the number 99 of Cole Day. Row 2, starting in the 3rd position, the 29 of Ira Kohlhaas and Hunter Reynolds. Brandon Massey snags position number 5 with Doug Ungari in 6th. Aaron Davidson is 7th. Josiah Millen is in the 8th position. Jason Griffith Dobbs in the 98. He will roll off in the 9th position, and rounding out the top 10 is the Combs Motorsports driver. That is Tim Combs in the 88. Starting 11th, it's the 77 of Doug Neal. To his outside, the driver from Utah, that'll be the 04 of Danny Valenzuela. Starting behind them in position number 13 out of Virginia, that'll be the 30 of Todd Poston and Derek Conley. Behind them in the 15th starting spot, that's going to be out of the BeastRacing.com entry, that is Nicholas Bieber. And next to him, the Deeper Darker Do, Cody Levitt out of Las Vegas. Starting in the 17th position, it's the drafttop.com entry. That is Michael Bromley. He's drinking topless in the 48 machine. Then it's the Snuff Racing driver, the 23. That is Travis White. Starting in the 19th position, driving the number 2, first time on dirt ever driver out of New England. That is going to be Joshua Buckley. It's the Keystone Motorsports entry, the 31 of Donald Bennett, starting in the 20th starting spot. Starting in the 21st spot, driver of the 46 here tonight, that's Jose Mejia. To his outside, the 62 driver, that is Colton Farrow. 23rd here tonight, driving for the No Doubt Racing team, the number 12. He was your IROC champion last season. That is Randy the Man Johnson. And Derek Young in the 32 machine. He starts 24th. 25th tonight, the Top Split Racing driver. That is Brandon Crossland in the 97 machine. Nathan Maurer will roll that machine off there in the 26th position. 27th is going to go to the man from Cuba. That is going to be Roy Fernandez Lopez driving the number 6, and Darrell Clauder out of Florida in the 28th position. Starting 29th on the field here tonight, that's going to be the 75 of Quincy Atkins in the 75. And starting shotgun to the field is actually going to be the number 24. That is Will Weber. That's how your starting lineup for the Dirty Dingers 40. It's the season opener here tonight from the Lanier National Motor Speed, or was it the motor? It's the National Speedway. As the iRacing Pace Truck will dive in, let's get ready to go racing, race fans. Your green flag is in the air here for the first time. It's your service side green flag for the Draft Top Progression Series, as they are already 2 and 3 wide through the middle of the field. Your leader, though, is Kyle Wiggins. Can he lead the first lap of the inaugural season here? He will lead lap number 1. It's Kyle Wiggins, followed by Cole Day. Everybody starting to single file at the front. A little bit of a check up there. Massey going to go around in his 65 machine. Brandon Massey, and oh boy, they pile him up there down in the corner. A couple of them turned around. The 77 of Neal is turned around. It looks like Poston, Levitt, Bromley all involved in this one. Let's take a look, though. What is going to be the first thing that points out to us? Let's go back and watch your replay here and focus in on the 65 Old Shed entry out of Ironton, Ohio. That is Brandon Massey in the 65. A little bit of contact there from Aaron Davidson, turned around the 65, and you see a couple other drivers turn around back there. Doug Neal. Let's watch the Doug Neal entry. Actually, it was Cody Levitt. We should look to see something going awry on the 38. Oh, there you see the contact. A couple drivers in front of him. Neal's turned around, and Poston's down there. The 88 is down there on his side also. That was Tim Combs. Nicholas Bieber down there. The draft topless, or the drink topless draft top entry of Michael Bromley was also down there. So bringing in our first caution flag here of the night. Wait for everything to cycle back through. It's still going to be the 20 of Kyle Wiggins out front here with Cole Day in second. Then it's Ira Kohlhaas, Hunter Reynolds filling out your first 2 rows. And it's going to be the 03 there of Aaron Davidson restarting in the 5th position. Lights on the iRacing Pace Truck are out. That means we're going to go back to the service side green flag here in just a moment. No quick repairs for these drivers, as one right now down on pit road. That is Cody Levitt, but the service side green flag is back in the air. We are racing once again here in the Dirty Dingers 40. As everybody down into turn 1, somebody going to go down, smack the cone real quick. Everybody jumping around on the timing and scoring, trying to find a home. 3 wide, a little bit deeper back in the field. There is the 46 to the outside lane. That is going to be Jose Mejia. Down to the inside, it's the city side, number 2. That is Joshua Buckley. He right now runs into the 12th position as there's contact between Jose and the number 2 of Josh Buckley. Out front, though, it is still Kyle Wiggins. Everybody rolling the bottom. Check up down there in the middle. It looks like Millen going to make some contact. 4 wide back there for a moment. Doug Ungari going to get turned around here on the front straightaway. Ungari tries to point it back in the right direction. Caution flag will come out here at Lanier with Ungari pointed in the wrong direction. So Doug Ungari getting turned around. Let's check out what Doug Ungari happened there. You see Millen already sideways, then Massey comes in, and there goes around the 0-0 of Ungari. That's what puts us under the second caution flag here of the evening. Tonight is the season opener, and like I said early in the show, race fans, not everybody is a dirt track ringer here tonight. So a lot of these guys getting the trial by error. Caution laps tonight not counting here at the Lanier National Speedway. But it looks like the pace truck lights do go back out, so we should be able to go back green flag racing this time by the service side green flag coming back out here. As the lights on the iRacing pace truck do come back out, so we'll go back around at least one more time. Race fans, how about it? What do you think about heading from the dirt street stocks here to the Cup cars at Daytona? In between here, we're going to make stops with the super late model. The Arca Menards car is going to also make an appearance. Also, I believe we're going to hit up the Gander Outdoor trucks, the Xfinity cars, and then we got the Cup cars coming up. I believe I'm missing one in between there. We might have a modified also in there somewhere, but the iRacing pace truck is down and away. The service side green flag is coming back out here. Green flag back in the air here tonight. 5 laps going to be complete here at Lanier. Down to the inside, Wiggins still holding Sir Colt Day, trying to get down there, but here comes Ira Koolhaas, the big country. The Bearded Struggle 29 out of Western Tennessee, making his move. Little contact there, got a little bump by Hunter Reynolds down to the inside. That is going to be the Aaron Davidson machine, and oh boy, he is up and over. Also, Brandon Massey, caution flag number 3, coming out. A little bit of a messy start here tonight for a couple of these drivers. Let's see if we can go back in just a second as the truck gets it queued back up. Brandon Massey going sideways, bringing out this caution flag. There you see it. Let's see if he gets any help on that 65-volt shed machine. Oh, a little bit of a bump there from Poston, but look at that 03 back there. That was Aaron Davidson, and he went for one heck of a ride down there. Let's see if we can throw her back and find out where Aaron Davidson is. There you see him, just right into the tire barriers there that protect that wall. So Aaron Davidson, we'll see if he's going to be able to carry on through the night here, or if that car is going to be too damaged to carry back through. Let's go back live here, as it is Kyle Wiggins, Ira Koolhaas, Cole Day, Jason Griffith-Dobbs there in the 3rd position. As our timing and scoring goes to update, we'll check back with that in just a moment to see where everybody is running. But we do got to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight on the Turn 3 Racing Network. We're watching the Salt Flat Racing Series. This is the Draft Top Progression Series here tonight. Everybody out there questioning what is a Draft Top? Well, Draft Top is a brand new bar tool that every man needs, and Father's Day is coming up here pretty soon. I believe it is actually this Sunday. So what more would your dad like than a brand new bar tool that takes the top right off his beer and he can drink topless? Head on over to drafttop.com and get your Draft Tops while supplies last. They just were released yesterday and already a ton of them sold out. The service side green flag, though, coming back out here. Green flag going to be in the air. Here we go, back to the green flag racing action. To the outside now for the first time. Wiggins is going to be challenged. Here comes the 29. That is Ira Koolhaas as they work down the back straightaway. Cole Day also holding serve there, but look at the battles back here. That is the 04 Valenzuela. Look at them as they are 3 wide. They're going to stuff the 4 machine in the middle. Caution flag coming right back out. As we're getting a lot of indications of what this caution flag might be. Let's see if we can try and dissect what it was. Is it the 0-0 of Doug Ungari getting bounced around, possibly, as it's telling us? Trying to see, it doesn't look like that is the caution flag right there, so not quite sure what just brought out the caution flag here. But we do know caution flag back in the air here, bringing out our fourth caution here of the evening, racing to a halt here. But Kyle Wiggins is still going to be your race leader with Ira Kohlhaas, Cole Day, as the iRacing Pace Truck lights do go out. So Wiggins and Kohlhaas back on top of the point here with the 99 at Cole Day. Then Jason Dobbs sitting there. iRacing Pace Truck lights coming back on once again. Right now it looks like Cody Levitt is the only driver down on pit road. The biggest mover so far of the race is the 23. That is Travis White. He is up 15 positions here as we work our fourth caution flag of the evening. We hope all you race fans are good all around the world tuning in here tonight to watch the Draft Top Progression Series right here on your Turn 3 Racing Network. iRacing Pace Truck back down on the way. The service side green flag coming back out here at Lanier. Green flag waving once again in the Dirty Diggers 40. What more would it be to Jason Dobbs to come up here with that Joker machine there? You see him running through the middle. He is trying to bring himself to the front. What a night it would be if he could win his own race here at the Dirty Diggers 40. The Dirty Diggers, a softball team down there in Tennessee that he plays for as we complete lap number 10, working lap 11 here tonight. 3 wide there still for Dobbs. He's down in the middle now. He's going to be able to get around Hunter Reynolds. That's going to put Kohlhaas to the outside. The 99 there of Cole Day still taking back over the second position, but then look at the Hornet's Nest back here. Oh, contact posting, going to go around Valenzuela hard into the outside rotating wall. Clean up in turn number 3, race fans. They have brought out the 5th caution flag of the night, and there is a bunch of them stopped down there. Well, let's take a peek back as Poston and Valenzuela going to make the contact here. This is your replay here on lap number 11. There you see they were 3 wide. Massey going to turn the 04 of Valenzuela down into the number 30 of Poston. Nowhere for Randy Johnson to go. And then from there, it is on like Donkey Kong there. You see Millens turned around. Buckley has turned around. Colton Farrow. Doug Ungari going to slide on through there. Aaron Davidson involved in that one. It looks like Nicholas Bieber also. Derek Young involved in it. So a ton of drivers wrapped up in this one. We'll watch it back here once again. There you see the contact as they were 3 wide. Randy Johnson just nowhere to go. As just a parking lot down there in turns 3 and 4, but everybody was able to pretty much refire. It looks like Derek Young might be one of the only drivers that was not able to keep his car on the track for the time being. We'll see if he can get back out there, though. But it looks like Kyle Wiggins still holding serve. He has led every lap here tonight so far in the first race of the season. Let's see, the iRacing Pace Truck lights are off. That means the service side green flag coming back out here, and it is out in the Dirty Dingers 40. We are racing with just 11 laps in the books. Let's see, as everybody's down into turn number 1, it's still going to be Kyle Wiggins able to hold on to a look at the 3 wide back here, down to the inside, bullying his way through the field. Brandon Massey in the old shed, the VIP graphics machine trying to come back through the field. Jose Mejia down into the inside wall, but he is off the racetrack. We stay green flag. He just hit the tire barriers to the pit entry. Somebody being turned around towards the back of the field. That looks like that's the 03. That is Aaron Davidson, as he is pointed in the wrong direction. But right now, the green flag, now the yellow flag is going to come out. Knocking them down one by one here tonight. See if we can go back and find where the 03 of Aaron Davidson had gone around. Oh, it looks like there was mayhem up front, which is actually what brought the caution out. Looks like the 12 of Randy Johnson was turned around and then down pit road. Go back and watch this. See the 99 of Cold Day down there, collecting a couple of them. So that will bring out the 6th caution flag here of the evening. So it's Kyle Wiggins, Cold Day, Ivor Kohlhaas, your top 3. Dobbs is sitting there 4th. 5th is Derek Conley. As this caution flag number 6 is on the track tonight. Right now, just 2 drivers out of the event. Looks like Jose Mejia, Cody Levitt, and actually a 3rd one. It's going to be Derek Young. As Young actually hops back. Yes, race fan. Actually hops back into his race car. He will be able to get back out there. Looks like the lights do go out this time on the pace truck. We'll see if we get that service-side green flag here in just a moment. The iRacing pace truck works off turns 3 and 4. It will make the left-hand turn. It comes down pit road now. Green flag going to go back in the air here. The service-side green flag. Cold Day trying to take away the race lead for the first time here tonight. 3 wide just behind them. That's the 28 of Hunter Reynolds, Derek Conley down to the inside, and that was Dobbs right there also. Just behind them, Joshua Buckley makes it 3 wide. As to the inside, that is Quincy down there in the 75. And I believe that was the Travis White entry to the outside. Now they're just about 4 wide racing this time out of turn number 3. Quincy goes to the bottom. Look at the 77 of Neal in the Copenhagen 77. He's going to thread the needle on the number 2 of Buckley. The old shed, Brandon Massey, going to go around. Let's look back and find the 65 here of Brandon Massey. There you see him and Quincy get together. Doug Ungari, Michael Bromley is right there. Nowhere to go for the driver of the 48. Nowhere to go for Aaron Davidson either. So that's what's going to bring this caution flag out here. So caution, I believe, actually number 8 here tonight in the air. Kyle Wiggins liking the cautions as he's able to hang on to the race lead here at Lanier Nationals. Cold Day still trying to hunt him down. A little bit farther back in the field, just having a pretty quiet night for a driver that does not like dirt track racing. Well, the number 2 of Joshua Buckley has never actually made a start on dirt ever. He tried a sprint car race one time, made it into practice, and called it quits. Here now in the Street Stock Series here for the Draft Top Progression Series. Has to come through the Dirt Series to make it to the Cup Series a little bit later on in the season. He is running right there inside the top 10. The service side green flag back in the air here. 25 laps to go in this one. 3 wide battle at the front of the field, though, as here comes the 4. That is Derek Conley. He was bringing the Jimmy Johnson's freaky fast machine to the outside. Was not able to get in there. Here comes Cold Day, though. He's going to get a great run out of turn number 4. He will challenge for the lead at the line, but it is not going to be good enough. Kyle Wiggins will still continue to lead this race here at Lanier. Oh, it looks like Griffith's going to go around in the Joker 23 as the caution flag will come back out here at Lanier. So as this caution flag comes out, we're going to take a quick step away. We'll be right back here at Lanier. Welcome back here to Lanier. We got to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Of course, we got to thank all the people over at drafttop.com. Race fans, head on over to drafttop.com. Get your bar tool now for Dad, for Father's Day. We got to thank them for everything they do also behind the scenes here for the Progression Series. But the iRacing pace truck is down and away just like that. We are back to the service side. Green flag here for the Dirty Dingers 40. 23 laps to go here in this one, and it has been led all by Kyle Wiggins. Just behind them, it looks like that was the number 2 of Josh Buckley getting eaten up there on that restart. There is the 31. That is Donald Bennett coming to the front of the field. Kohlhaas going to smoke the inside wall. He is going to go around, and now Millen going to tag the inside fence. We stay green for the time being. Now the yellow flag is going to come out. So with 22 laps to go, the 10th caution flag here of the evening will fly over the speedway as Ira Kohlhaas in the 29 got turned around down there in the corner. As we're not going to get to see the replay back on that one, but it was for the 29 of Ivor Kohlhaas and the Bearded Struggle getting turned around down there in turns 1 and 2. A couple of other sponsors here tonight on a Tuesday night that we got to thank. Of course, Butt Kicker coming on board here with the Progression Series. And also, how about Ray's Energy Drink? You like Ray's Energy Drink, you like being pumped up, but you don't like the crash from all the other energy drinks? Head on over to Ray's Energy or repsports.com and go get yourself a case of Ray's Energy. I can tell you it keeps us fueled here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Type in code on checkout to get 5% off. Type in UTWRX. That code at checkout at raysenergy.com is UTWRX to get 5% off. A little bit of a change here at the front of the field, I believe. That's going to be the 20 still out front. But now it's going to put the 4. A freaky fast entry of Derek Conley sitting there second. It looks like Cole Day actually going to come back up. He's going to grab his second position. We go single file restart here. The service side, green flag going to come out here. Single file restart. 21 laps to go here at Lanier. 21 to go, and straight to the outside goes that 28 machine. Contact there, though. I believe that is the Travis White entry. No numbered yellow machine. That is going to be the 23 of Travis White. Side by side there for Conley and Reynolds. They go side by side down into 3 and 4. Still giving chase, but that is the battle for the 3rd position. A little bit farther back, look at Feeney. Just in the middle there, trying to do what he can. The man from Canada trying to work his way back through the field. He's one of the biggest movers of the race, up 19 positions as he's going to get turned around with Todd Poston. Bromley going to get checked out right out of the field. As another caution flag waving here at Lanier. Watch this one back there. You saw it was actually between Bromley and Poston that actually started this little bit of a wreck. You saw Feeney nowhere to go. There's a better angle. Looks like Bromley just got the draft top machine just a little too sideways. Feeney nowhere to go. A couple other of them coming through here. So a little bit of a rough one here for the opening race for the Draft Top Progression Series here for the Salt Flat Racing League. A lot of drivers entered into this race here tonight at the Lanier Nationals. A couple drivers having a little bit of challenges here tonight. Some of them not used to being on the dirt here tonight, and we're seeing that come into play here late in this one. Kyle Wiggins, though, not having any problems here tonight at Lanier. He has led every lap so far since the drop of the green flag. Jose Mejia coming back out onto the racetrack in that 46 Bomber machine. But it's Kyle Wiggins, Cole Day, Hunter Reynolds, Derek Conley, Doug Neal, Josh Buckley, Travis White, Donald Bennett, Josiah Millen, Daryl Clauter, Tim Combs, Nathan Maurer, Randy Johnson, Danny Valenzuela, Brandon Massey, Todd Poston, Colton Farrow, Aaron Davidson, and Jason Dobbs. Doug Ungari rounds out the top 20 drivers. Then it's Cole Haas, Bieber, Atkins, Crossland, Feeney, Bromley, and Weber right now rounding out everybody that is left on the lead lap here tonight at Lanier. iRacing Pace Truck should be coming down pit road this time by. We should be getting back to the service side green flag. Service side green flag coming here in the restart zone. We are back green flag racing here in the Dirty Dingers. 18 laps to go. Kyle Wiggins down into turn number 1. Everybody else still giving chase to him. Side-by-side battle there for Buckley as he's trying to go to the outside on the 23 of Travis White. He is making his presence known here tonight. Oh, up the track there for the 31 of Bennett. He's going to lose a spot to the number 40 of Josiah Millen. Millen was involved in an earlier wreck, and now he has come back through the field. Daryl Clauter, how about him? Started towards the rear of the field tonight. He is already up to the number 11 spot. Down to the inside of him, that is the 88. That is Tim Combs. As we are still green flag here. Contact just ahead of them. That was between Travis White and Josh Buckley. Josiah Millen going to take advantage of that one. He's going to take the Jack Daniels number 40 down to the inside. Buckley going to almost go down to the inside to hit the inside wall. As Buckley still going to work back around that 23 of Travis White a little bit deeper into the field. Todd Poston getting 3 wide hung out there with Danny Valenzuela. Here comes Dobbs down to the inside. Everybody keeps it off each other. A little bit of a rub, but everybody keeps it pointed in the right direction. 3 wide with Valenzuela up top. Whoo! Look at Poston, got a little out of shape there, and he had to thread the needle. Colton Farrow was able to bob and weave down to the inside. Nicholas Bieber down there also in the 82 machine, getting a little crossed up and sideways down there in 4, as it looks like he might be going around. Keeps it pointed in the right direction. We stay green flag racing. Front of the field, it's still the 20 of Kyle Wiggins as he comes across the line. He'll get the 12 to go marker that time, I believe. Actually, 13 to go here. Cole Day is in second. Hunter Reynolds still sitting there with third with Conley in 4th. Neal is right there in 5th. Here comes Millen. He picks up another position there from Combs as we go back under the yellow flag. Yellow flag possibly coming out here for, I believe it's going to be the Todd Poston entry. Let's take the look back here quick on our replay and see what happened to Todd Poston. He was having some handling issues, as that does not look like Todd Poston on our screen to us race fans. Oh, it was Todd Poston though, but there it was, a little too late for us. Let's watch it back. Oh, it looks like something may have broken the 30 of Poston up into the outside wall and just bouncing off the outside wall until it was too late, and then Jose Mejia had nowhere to go for him. Poston spinning like a top down there. So Todd Poston will bring her down pit road now. See if his crew can get him back out there onto the track. So working our 12th caution flag here of the evening. Just a couple laps to go in this one, getting closer to the end of the Dirty Dingers 40. Post-race show here tonight. When we get there, will be brought to us by DraftTop.com. You don't want to go anywhere. You're going to hear what these guys have when they take the tops off here after this for your top 3. First, we got to get to our butt kicker white flag tonight. Butt kicker being the one to go sponsor all season long. And of course, the checkered flag being brought to us tonight by Raise Energy. Single file restart here tonight. iRacing Pace Truck will come down, and the service side green flag will come back out. Green flag back in the air. It'll be 12 laps to go here now in the Dirty Dingers 40. Will the 99 of Cole Day be able to work his way around somebody up to the top side there? That was Hunter Reynolds. He's going to lose 1 position, possibly 2, as here comes the 77 of Doug Neal and the number 40 of Josiah Millen down to the inside. They're going to be looking to try and get around and inside the top 5. Right now, it is all Kyle Wiggins, as he'll get 10 laps to go this time by. Cold Day just sitting back there pouncing on the back bumper, trying to find a way around the 20. The way to go tonight is down on the bottom here at Lanier. Nicholas Bieber down on pit road. He has not been able to come back out just yet. What will Cold Day do? As there's another battle just a little bit back there. That is the Copenhagen 77 of Neil, still working the inside on the 28 there of Hunter Reynolds. Randy Johnson has made his way back up through the field with Brandon Massey. Right now, Massey trying to bring himself back to a solid finishing position. Contact there between the 77 of Doug Neal, and Neal's going to go up into the outside wall. That's going to let Millen take over the 4th spot, and it looks like here comes also Hunter Reynolds. He'll take advantage of that little misfortunate there for the 77 of Neal as he overstepped himself. Race for the lead, still under pressure. The 99 of Cold Day pressuring the 20 of Kyle Wiggins. Yellow flag out on the track. It looks like possibly the 12 of Randy Johnson has gone around in the Hooters. Number 12 with just 6 laps to go here at Lanier. See if we can watch back this replay here. Watching the 12 of Randy Johnson. He was battling with the 65. That's Brandon Massey. Oh, Massey right into the 77 of Neal. And then the 12 checking up and Josh Buckley getting involved in that one. Watch that back once again here. Let's see if we can find a little bit of a different angle. As Massey turns the 77 around down there in turns 2. Then the 12 getting a little bit of a help from the number 2, as there was nowhere to go for Josh Buckley either, as everybody started to check up on that one. So it's been a rough night for the driver of the 65, Brandon Massey, involved in a couple of wrecks here tonight at Lanier. The Old Shed VIP graphics driver out of Ironton, Ohio. See if he's able to carry on and where he'll finish this one. It's been a rough night for the driver out of Ohio. Right now he runs in the 6th position. iRacing pace truck lights are off. That means we're going back green flag racing here. It'll be 5 laps to go when we take the green flag here at Lanier. Pace truck light's going to come back on. We're going to add another lap here. Everybody trying to get into their positions. They know it's going to be a 5-lap shootout at the end of this one. Track getting pretty worn in here tonight at Lanier. A lot of cars here. Looks like still got about 21 drivers on the lead lap. iRacing pace truck down and away. The service side green flag coming back out here at Lanier for the Dirty Dingers. Give us now 6 laps as we reverted back 1 lap when the caution flag came out, and it looks like contact there for the 2nd spot. Conley and the 99 of Cold Day going to make contact, and Day was almost around. He's going to get a little help side by side. Brandon Massey going to spin the 65 around. Not going to complete a lap here at Lanier before the next caution flag comes out. So the rough night for Brandon Massey just continues to pile on and get a little bit harder for him. Let's go back and watch the 65 Old Shed VIP graphics entry of Brandon Massey. Goes down there into the corner. Oh, he actually gets a little help there from the 2 of Buckley. Both of them then come to a rest down there in turns 3 and 4. Just a little bit of a short track, dirt track racing action there. Bringing out that caution flag to put us under, I believe, that is our 14th caution flag of the evening. We do got to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight to watch the season opener for the Draft Top Progression Series. Tonight, it is the Dirty Dingers 40 here from the Lanier National Speedway. on the iRacing.com platform. We hope everybody is safe and well all around the world tonight, tuning in from wherever you are, whether it's from your cell phone, your big screen TV in your living room, or whether you're sitting at your computer here tonight watching these drivers on the iRacing.com platform. It is simulated racing, as close as it's going to get you to the real thing. These guys are at home in their own sim cockpits right now, trying to battle it out. Lots of prizes on the line at the end of the season, but first we got to get their iRacing pace truck down in the way. The service side, green flag going to come back out here. Green flag back in the air, and 5 laps to go here at Lanier. 5 laps to go, and Cole Day is going to get a second try this time at the number 20 of Kyle Wiggins. It's a better start for Cole Day, but look at Conley, and then look at Millen. Behind them is going to be Reynolds. Millen going to look down to the bottom here, not going to be able to make the run. Somebody up against the top shelf. That is Donald Bennett. He was the first driver to go to the top shelf. There's the 29 of Ira Kohlhaas, also working his way back up into the action here. And it looks like the 4 is going to spin it around here in front of the field, and caution flag going to come back out. The 15th caution here at Lanier. So Derek Conley, the car, stopped down here in turn 4. See if we can watch it back and find out what happened to the number 4 of Derek Conley. He was running in that 3rd position. Oh, got a little sideways, and actually it looks like he may have just lost that one on his own. We'll have to watch it back again, but he was running in the 3rd position at the time of the yellow flag. Millen went to drive it in hard, but I'll see if he made a little contact. No contact between the 40, I believe, at first, and then the 4 just kind of goes around. Looks like Massey's going to come in here and make a little contact, too. Crosland also getting a little piece of that one. Into Dunder Mifflin, 97. Let's give it one more look back. Watching the 4. That's Derek Conley. So with that machine going around with just 5 laps to go, it'll be 4 laps to go when we take the green flag once again here at Lanier for the Dirty Dingers 40. Jason Dobbs, our hats are off to Jason Dobbs here tonight, putting up the sponsorship for tonight's race at Lanier. It'll be another single file restart. iRacing pace truck diving in. It'll be the service side. Green flag back in the air once again. 3 laps to actually go here at Lanier. 3 laps to go, and oh, contact back there. A couple of them stopped up against the inside wall. Will that bring out a caution? It will, as Dobbs going to back up the car, and the rough night continues here at Lanier. Believe we are at our 16th caution flag of the night. We'll get clarification on that here in just a couple of seconds. See if we can watch that back. A little bit late to the party on that one. Well, with that caution flag coming out here tonight, we'll see who will finish where. Right now, we know Kyle Wiggins is at the front of the field here with his number 20 machine. Then it's the 99 of Cole Day. Then it's the 40 of Josiah Millen. Sitting there in a cool 4th position is going to be Hunter Reynolds, then Donald Bennett. Or maybe it's Ira Kohlhaas, both of them disputing who is going to be in that position when we go back to the green flag. Well, Greg O'Berry wants to know if we're going to be able to hit the 20 caution flag marker here tonight. The answer to that question will be actual no, because we are into overtime racing here tonight. Overtime racing, 3 attempts at a green-white checker tonight here at Lanier. This is going to use up at least one of them. Should be this time by. The iRacing pace truck dives in, and he does. That means we're going racing right now. Green flag back in the air. Put 3 laps, now 2 laps on the board, because it'll be a shootout, just a green-white checker. It's going to be now or never for Cole Day. What does he have left in the 99? Right on the back deck lid of the number 20. We're going to get the white flag this time by. If we get the white flag, the next one will end it. White flag in the air, presented by Butt Kicker. 1 lap to go. It's the Butt Kicker, 1 to go, and Cole Day's going to get turned around down there by Josiah Millen. It's going to be all Kyle Wiggins. He has set sail here tonight. The checkered flag is going to come out. It is going to be Kyle Wiggins coming across the line. The checkered flag tonight by Raise Energy. So it's going to be Kyle Wiggins, Josiah Millen, Hunter Reynolds coming into the second spot, or third spot. Then it's Donald Bennett, Nathan Maurer, Ira Kohlhaas. Then Cole Day is going to finish in a 7th position. Wow, what a race that was. A bunch of yellow flags, but a lot of good racing towards the end of that one. Kyle Wiggins, though, going to win here at Lanier for the Dirty Dingers 40. As he is going to wait for everybody to surpass him, and then he'll do a little bit of celebrating here on the front straightaway at Lanier. We're going to take a quick break and step away, and we'll be right back here with your post-race show brought to us by DraftTop.com. Welcome back here, race fans, to the Lanier Nationals Speedway here. The checkered flag is already in the air. Your post-race show here tonight brought to us by DraftTop.com. So it's your Draft Top post-race show, and I've caught up with your top 3 finishers here tonight. Third place, going to go to the driver of the 28. It is Hunter Reynolds. Hunter, we've seen you last season win the IROC Series here with the Salt Flat Racing League. You know, put yourself in a good position a lot of times on the asphalt side of things, but tonight, a 3rd place here on dirt. Is this something you expected coming in here to Lanier?
Honestly, no. I was hoping for a top 10. I'm not really a dirt guy myself. I can do decent, but a 3rd is really unexpected. I have no idea what to say. This is cool.
Yeah, absolutely cool factor here. Have you actually ever raced dirt before, or were you as green as could be, like the grass on the front straightaway?
I've raced dirt before, yeah. It was nothing too crazy, nothing like this. So this is like my first big, I guess, dirt event. But I've had some laps here, but we're decent, not great.
Yeah, a lot of drivers here tonight. 31 drivers taking the green flag. Were you worried with 31 or 30 other drivers plus yourself out there on track at all?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely crammed in here on this tiny track, little bull ring. But it was a really fun race actually, and I had fun. It was tight.
Well, before we let you go, is there anybody you got to thank for coming home on the podium in the first race of the Draft Top Progression Series?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my teammates, FSR. We had Kyle, Derek, Will working with us, and you guys at Turn 3, Mr. Muth, you do a great job. Everybody, all the league admins for the series, and of course, everyone watching.
Well, there you heard it from your 3rd place finisher tonight. That is Hunter Reynolds out of Florida, coming home 3rd. 2nd, though, tonight, going to go to the driver out of Pennsylvania. It is the Bohica Esports entry. That is Josiah Millen. Josiah, it was a rough night for that Jack Daniels number 20. You had a good starting spot. You ran up front for the first couple laps, and then around goes that 40. How did you work your way back through the field? Bobbing and weaving and dodging and jumping out of the way of all these wrecks.
Oh, that was exactly it. It was definitely dodge, jumping, bobbing, weaving. We got a little bit of work to do here just to get this dirt series going. It was definitely fun. I really like the tracks looked off. I really did not expect to finish second, and I want to apologize to Cole Day. I might have got into him a little bit, but I'll talk to him after this race. So.
But yeah, coming back through here, do you really have to think with this many drivers on this track? It's a small track. It's probably one of the smaller dirt tracks you're going to run. Actually, in the Progression Series, this is the smallest track you're going to run all season. Were you worried at all with how many drivers were out there and how far you were buried back in the field?
Yeah, I was a little worried because it is definitely crammed. So, and the track didn't really widen out until a little bit later in the race. So it's a lot of side-by-side racing. So any little mistake, it's easy to get caught up in. So, I mean, like I said, it was fun to try to drive my way back to the front. But I'd like to thank all my Bohica Esports boys, Ira Kohlhaas, Brandon Massey, Michael Bromley, Donald Bennett, Aaron Davidson. They definitely help a lot. We run together a lot, so it's fun racing with these boys.
Well, Josiah, congratulations on a second-place finish here tonight. See you next week when we head to the USA International Speedway.
I do have one more thanks. I want to thank Donald Bennett for putting this series on. Or Donald Bennett and Michael Bromley for putting the series on, and Draft Top for coming on board. I just want to say I have 2 cans of Labatt Blue with the Trinket topless right now. So it feels good to finish second in the Draft Top post-race show. So
there you heard it from the number 40 of Millen. He is drinking topless, and that's going to leave us with one driver here to interview, and it is your winner here tonight, Kyle Wiggins. Kyle, you're not afraid of these dirt cars. You're no stranger to running on the dirt.
Yeah, it's different than asphalt, a lot different.
Well, how did you set the quick time here tonight and able to hold off the strong contender of Cole Day to win here in the inaugural race here for the Draft Top Progression Series?
Just trying to be consistent, smooth. I mean, you got to be smooth with these cars because it's one little bump, just like an asphalt car. They'll just shoot up the track and you'll be out of the groove.
Well, now that you got the first win out of the way and you are, I guess you want to call it a rookie into the Salt Flat Racing League in general, is the monkey kind of off your back and now you can just go have fun and race the rest of the season?
Not really. I'm still a little nervous. This is a new series for me. I mean, I've never done anything like this, so I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. So yeah.
Well, tonight you come home P1. How do you feel about headed back to the dirt next week when we head to the USA International Speedway with these dirt street stocks?
I feel pretty confident. It seems like a lot of these guys come from asphalt. They don't really do much dirt. Still a little nervous, but I feel confident.
Well, congratulations on that. We'll let you go celebrate with your team, though, but before we do that, we'll roll out the red carpet here like we do normally on the Turn 3 Racing Network, and we'll hand you the microphone. Who do you got to thank tonight for winning the Dirty Dingers 40?
I got to thank Hunter, first of all. He's the one that got me into the series. Also, Derek and Will at FSR for letting me race with them tonight, and Michael for letting me into the series, first of all. And thanks for putting it on for all of us.
Well, there you heard it from your winner tonight. The number 20 of Kyle Wiggins will win, and he is our first winner of the Draft Top Progression Series. So he'll be drinking topless all night long here at Lanier. So he and that team will go and celebrate into the night. They will try and do it again next week from the USA International Speedway, and we talk about headed to the USA International Speedway. But first, we got to take you through your results here tonight. Your results coming home P number 1, you see it, Kyle Wiggins, as that is actually our qualifying results. Let's get those right ones for all you race fans here. There we have it. Kyle Wiggins coming home in the first position. Josiah Millen was second. Hunter Reynolds third. Donald Bennett has a great showing here. He comes home fourth. Nathan Maurer in fifth. Cole Haas was sixth. Day was running up inside the top 5 until that last portion of this race. He'll come home officially now, shown in the 7th spot. Doug Neal is in 8th. Darrell Clauder is in 9th. Colton Farrow 10th. Rounding out that top 10. Everybody else throughout the field, you see that scroll through the timing and scoring. But man, what a race it was. For the first time ever, these boys took to the dirt side of things in the Salt Flat Racing Series. This is your Draft Top Progression Series, so they had to start right here on the dirt side of things. And they will wind up in just a couple of weeks' time at Daytona in the Cup Series. Next week, though, we'll be right back here on the air. We will be bringing you, well, more street stocks. The Draft Top Progression Series is going to head to the USA International Speedway, 8:30 start time next week right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. That is round number 2. Round 3 coming in just a couple of weeks. They got the super late models back on the track for the first time. We go asphalt racing in round 3 at the Concord Speedway. Then round 4, also going to be the super late models at the famous Pensacola Five Flags Speedway. Can't wait for that one. I circled that one way back on the schedule. When, well, we had to take over for Chris Legou. He kind of got a little bit too busy at the garage that he owns up in Vermont, so he had to take a quick back seat. But don't worry, Muth will bring you all the action here on the Turn 3 Racing Network for your Draft Top Progression Series. But that's gonna about do it from the Turn 3 Racing Network here in the studios. I'm Roger Muth for all the guys behind the scenes at the Turn 3 Racing Network, and of course all the guys over here at the Draft Top Progression Series. Back Bay Brewing Company, Raise Energy, Butt Kicker, and Servicide tonight. Your sponsors here from Lanier for the Dirty Dingers 40. We got to thank Jason Dobbs too one time before we step off air. Thanks Jason for all you do behind the scenes with the Salt Flat Series. Till we see you next time, race fans, stay safe out there.